All right, I'm ready to start my cleanse. So I've prepared well. I cleaned out my kitchen and I had a meal in a restaurant where I felt like, okay, this is what I really wanted to do. Had everything I wanted to have, cleaned everything out, and only bought juice stuff after that. And maybe I'll make, a few raw soups in the first days to transition. And how long will I go? I'll just go as long as my body wants to, until I don't have symptoms anymore. So what I like to do is check out my symptoms. So I look around my eyes here, like, oh, do I have some brown around my eyes, a little bit puffy? Okay, a little bit of like stuff around my skin here, little brown spots here. Because after I've been fasting for some days, and especially this time, I'm gonna probably go for a while. I just really feel the need to kind of go to the next level because I've been a little bit naughty, which means I've just been like having resistance and some rebellion for about 3 years now, actually. And even though I still maintain a high raw diet after, only eating raw food for 9 years and serious detoxing all of these years, I just really reached a point where it was like resistance, rebellion, I don't want to. But then I began to accumulate symptoms in my body again, like from the old days, like in here, kind of snotty feeling and like dark circles, puffiness, my skin not as well, my energy not as strong. So coming back and just really listening to my body has helped me to get beyond resistance. If you have resistance or you're any kind of rebellious person, a little bit naughty, like some of us, I encourage you just to be with that and to do what you can do and do what you will do, what you're inspired to do, because beyond resistance and rebellion is really a greater level of health and success. But it's got to come natural and it's got to be real. Otherwise, your mind will still be fighting you some of the way. So tools and techniques for that, well, sure. I mean, we could talk about that, and maybe that's another video. It's not this one. Tools and techniques I don't find are really going to be what bridges us. They are like a rubber bands. We can go full distance with a lot of this, and then we can just snap right back. So here what we're doing is really following our body, listening, looking at the symptoms, like, okay, let's maybe be really honest, little brown spot here. Oh, skin's not as well as I would like to be, that I know I'm capable of. That's the thing, I know I'm capable of something else, and it means I just need to let go, and I need to look at my life and see what's keeping me clenching on. And typically it's because I want to hang out, I want to drink wine with my friends, I want to eat what Anthony eats or what other people eat, and my body just doesn't like it. And I really hold myself to being fully honest with the truth of what my body's telling me, and at the same time not be like all anal about it or like all tight about it. But I want to get this mucus moving out of my body. The bloat, like I've never had bloat before like this. It's awful, and it's all because my body's not able to break down certain foods. Body's not able to digest it. So there's gas that forms, and after a while you're just kind of like, you know what? It's more important to me to feel better and not to have all this bloat than it is to endow rebellion and resistance with something like, oh, great. At the same time, like, do what you can do. So let's get started. All right, today's the first day for me, and here's what I've got going. All right, I've got apples here, and the apples I've been soaking in the cucumbers. I've been soaking in filtered water, and I soaked them overnight in a squirt of hydrogen peroxide in bowls like this, and I'll rinse them the next day. And then over here's my juicer. This is a little bit of an older juicer, Omega 8003. I think they go up to the 8014, the new ones now, and I really like it because it's super easy to clean. You want to get like a juicer that has an auger in it, not the the round one that burns all your vegetables up, the centrifugal one. And once the juice is coming out, I'm going to need to cut everything really small. I've got my celery, my other cucumbers here ready to go. And then I will filter it here. Always be sure to filter your juice, because unfiltered juice is kind of leaves bits in your mouth that aren't as yummy. So whatever you choose to do, I encourage you just to get going with it, and look at whatever you need to let go of that helps you do that. And if you're not able to, it just means you need support. So just reach out. You just need a little bit of love. Okay, let's get started.